Hi there, welcome to day 4. I hope that you are still with me on this journey of 5 days of yoga to really help us kickstart the new year, to bring some movement and breathing in every day, and especially with everything that's going on right now, to be able to have something regular to come to just give us those few moments of quiet and of grounding and presence. So we're going to do some similar things than we've done the days before, some new things that you may not have encountered before. You'll need a yoga block if you have one, and you'll also need a blanket, kind of this folded up a little bit like this, maybe even like this can work as well, so not too thick. If you don't have a yoga block, something like this could work quite well. This is one of those Hugo Spanish in 3 months. And so you can kind of use this because we'll be holding it in between our hands. It needs to be something that's going to give you a shoulder distance apart, and something that's not too flimsy, like a diary or something like that, like a nice thick book there. We'll only need it for one thing, so if you have to miss it out, that's absolutely fine. So come to sit comfortably. You can sit with your legs crossed. You can sit with your legs in any shape that you want. And we'll start with some breathing as we've done the days before, just to bring the awareness in and to really get us present in our body. So close down the eyes first of all. And just start to bring a slightly deeper breath in, not a forceful breath in, but just a slightly deeper breath in. And whatever time of day you're doing this, you're tuning in to how you feel in the moment and just bringing this presence, this awareness to your body, to your mind. And our attention that we're bringing today, this is this quality of bringing some gratitude inwards. And so gratitude is about not the big things necessarily, but gratitude is about the simple things. So maybe you had a really nice warm cup of tea this morning and it was really pleasurable to sit and enjoy it. Maybe the sky looks really blue. Maybe you've already connected with a friend or a colleague and had a nice conversation with them, maybe an honest conversation about how you're feeling. And so just allowing ourselves to feel those moments that we can really appreciate the little things in our life, the simple things. And so as you move through your practice, you're bringing in that gratitude for being able to find the time to move your body and to breathe. The pranayama we'll work with today, we'll work with a breath retention again, a kumbhaka breath retention. So we'll inhale for 5, hold for 5, exhale for 10. Do as long a count as you can. So if you can only do 3, 3, and then exhale for 5, that's okay as well. Just whatever you can do. Start by exhaling fully through your mouth. Close your mouth, inhale for a count of 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale through your nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Softening the jaw. Exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5. Hold your breath for 5. And this time when we exhale, we're going to do it through the mouth. So exhale for 10 through the mouth with slightly pursed lips. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more round. Inhale for 5. Holding for 5. Exhale through the mouth, the pursed mouth for 10. And then resume a normal breathing pattern. Change the cross of your legs so that the opposite leg is in front. Moving into neck circles or half circles. Take the right ear to the right shoulder. And then roll your chin down to your chest. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. And bring your chin down to your chest. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Do one more side to side. Just feeling into your neck this morning and the tops of your shoulders. And then bring your chin back down to your chest. Inhale, gaze to the sky, lift your heart. And then exhale, bring the head down. Inhale, gaze to the sky, lift your heart. And then exhale, bring the head down. Inhale, bring the head back up. We're going to circle and shrug our shoulders. So have your arms by your sides. Inhale. Lift the shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and then bring your shoulders down. Inhale, separate the shoulders. And then lift the shoulders up. Bring the shoulder blades close towards your spine and then draw the shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, separate shoulders and then inhale, lift up. Squeeze the shoulders together and then exhale, bring shoulders down the back. Take your arms out to the side and then bring your left upper arm over your right. Bring your palms together. Reach your arms up so elbows are in line with your face. If this is too much for your shoulders, wrap your arms around and hold onto the outside edges of your shoulders. Close your eyes here and breathe into the back of your heart and the shoulder area as you lift your arms up. On the exhale, release your arms out to the side. And then take your opposite arm on top, right arm over left, lift the arms up, upper back can broaden and get super spacious. Lift your elbows up in line with the jaw. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale completely all the way out, draining the tension from the shoulders. And then release your arms. Let's switch the cross of our legs again. If you're happy with cross-leg position. If this is feeling uncomfortable now, you might want to straighten your legs out because we've been sitting with the legs crossed for a while. You can also take a Baddha Konasana with the feet coming together. I'm going to work with this one. From here, we're going to move into a pose that's called bird wing with a blanket. So we're going to use the blanket to help bring some awareness. So this blanket is folded. You're going to take the blanket underneath your arms. It's kind of like you've got a nice little, like a newspaper under your arm. Bring your arm out to this, bring your palm to face upwards with your palm and your elbow bent at 90 degrees in the shoulder. Squeeze your arm against your whatever you've got here, a towel or a blanket. Inhale. And then exhale, open the arm out to the side and squeeze your arm against your blanket or whatever you're using. Inhale, bring the arm back. So we're strengthening our rotator cuffs here. Exhale, take the arm out to this side. So these muscles are super important, especially when we work at desks a lot. Inhale, come back. And then exhale, open arm out to this side. Inhale to come back, release. Let's switch. Take underneath the other arm and then bring your arm against your rib cage, your rib cage against your block. Palm to face the sky. Other arm can just rest now. You may feel a little more interesting sensation through the back of the arm now. Inhale. And then exhale, open the arm out to the side, squeezing your blanket, your towel. And then inhale, bring the leg back, the arm back. Exhale, open it out to the side, squeezing that upper arm area. Inhale. And then exhale, take it out. These muscles basically support your shoulder. Inhale, bring the arm back. From here, you're going to release. And then bring your hands onto your ankles. We're going to start to fold forward slightly here from our Baddha Konasana. So if you're not in Baddha Konasana, bring the soles of the feet together, holding onto the ankles and maybe start to fold forward or walk your hands onto the floor. We'll take a deep breath in here. Not going too deep either because we're just warming up. So press the soles of the feet together, chest comes forward. Let's take 2 more really full breaths in and out here. Coming back to just a moment of being grateful that you have this time or that you've taken this time to breathe and to move your body. On your inhale, come up, bring your hands to the outer legs, bring your legs together. This is where we need our block. Come to lie on your back and have your block next to you. If you need a quick visual, you can stay upright and watch me. We'll be bringing our block between our palms or our book, whatever we're using, something that we know we can hold on to here. If you do not have something to hold on to, you can work with the arms in this shape because we're just going to be moving them over our head here. That's all we're going to be doing. So if you don't have anything to hold, you can just keep them in this position. So start with the feet on the floor, bring the arms overhead and squeeze your block between your arms. Take a full breath in. And then exhale, take the arms overhead and maybe your fingertips touch the mat, maybe they don't. Belly can feel for drawing in, knitting the front ribs in. Inhale, bring the arms back. Exhale, take arms overhead. Inhale, bring the arms back. Keep squeezing your block. And then take the arms overhead. Inhale, come back. Option to keep working with this or lift your feet off the floor. Legs are stacked at 90 degrees. And then deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to tap your left heel off of the ground, taking your arms overhead. Inhale, bring your leg and both arms back. Exhale, tap your right heel to take both arms overhead. And then inhale, come back. Switching sides, tap the left heel off the ground, arms overhead. Keep your sacrum and the back of your rib cage on the mat. Inhale, arms and leg come back. Exhale, tap right heel, arms come overhead. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release your feet onto the floor. Release your block to the side. And then roll over onto one side and come up into a tabletop position. Make sure you have enough padding for your knees. If your knees are a little bit tender, you can put a blanket under your knees. We're going to move into cat-cow. So on your inhale, you're going to move your chest forward and allow your sit bones to broaden and lift towards the ceiling as the shoulder blades move down your back. Press into your shins. On your exhale, broaden across the back body and lightly feel for drawing the abdomen upwards. Inhale to come forward. And exhale to round. 2 more. Inhale to flow forward, to lengthen. And then exhaling to round. Last one. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to round. Inhale to come into a tabletop position with a neutral spine. Moving into one arm, one leg lifts. So take your right leg back on the inhale. And then exhale, bring your left arm forward. Belly can hug in. Place the hand and the knee on the floor. And then switch sides. Left leg draws back, toes point to the ground. And exhale, take your right arm forward. Feel the strong belly muscles controlling and drawing inwards. Bring your hand and knee to the floor. Inhale, take your right leg back. Lift the toes off the mat. Reach back through the heel. Exhale, left arm forward. Belly can draw in. Place the hand and the knee on the floor. And then inhale, slide your left leg back. Lift your foot off the mat. Exhale, right arm comes forward. Belly draws in. Place the hand and the knee on the floor. Pause here and just take a moment to feel the shoulders. We're going to move into scapular push-ups. These are really incredible things for our shoulders, but if you are feeling a little bit shoulder sensitive, you can do this with your palms on the wall, just like this. So you could stand at your wall and have your palms on the wall. You'd have to be standing upright. The movement that we're going to be doing is we're going to be having our hands stationary on the ground, but for the purpose of this demonstration, I'll be upright. So we're basically going to take our shoulders back and then forward. And this motion is a very small movement, but it basically works our shoulders. So you can come down onto your hands. Keep your arms straight here. Take a deep breath in and press into your palms and feel your upper back get really spacious. And then exhale, keep your arms straight and let your chest melt down about an inch towards the mat. Keep your lower back and hips stable. Inhale, press into the palms. Lift the chest away from the mat. And then exhale, let the chest move towards the mat by about an inch, maybe less. Inhale. And then exhale. On the inhale, press into the palms. Release down onto your heels. Take your knees wide and come into a child's pose. I'm just going to rest here for 2 breaths. Let your arms straighten out. Let your forehead move towards the mat. Take a moment to observe and to feel your body. Bringing gratitude for this simple time for movement and inward reflection. On the inhale, let's come up. And we'll stack back up again for a tabletop position. I'm going to flip on my mat so it's really easy for you to see me, because we're going to start with our right arm. So have your knees under your hips and have your wrists roughly under your shoulders. Place your right hand on the back of your head, but without pulling your head down. So you're just letting the hand rest lightly. On the inhale, you're going to open your right elbow to the air. Keep your hips level. So you're just opening the elbow to the sky. And then on the exhale, you're going to tap your right elbow off your left inner arm, anywhere you can touch. On the inhale, you're going to open that elbow to the sky and try to keep your chest pointing downwards so that you're not kind of moving the hips to the side here, but actually we're just letting this elbow lift. And then exhale to tap. Inhale to lift just to where you can go, no forcing it. And then exhale to tap. Inhale to lift all the way up. Release that arm straight up into the air. And then exhale, bring it onto the mat. Let's do the other side. Place your left hand on the back of the head, lightly pressing it there. So again, we're not forcing the head, we're not pushing it down. Inhale, let the elbow lift towards the sky. And then exhale, we're going to tap. Inhale to lift. And we'll exhale to tap. Inhale to lift. And then exhale to tap. This is your last one. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. Inhale to lift and straighten the arm all the way up. And then exhale, bring the hand down onto the mat. From here, you're going to release from your tabletop position and just come to sit. And from here, we're just going to kind of give our hands a little bit of a squeeze here, maybe even a shake of them out. So today's work was really shoulder focused, which is great when we sit down quite a lot. So we're shaking that out. And then let's just come to sit and set up for a spinal twist. So for your spinal twist here, you're going to start by having your left leg straight out, and then you're going to bend your right leg. Your right leg can stay here as it is, or you can take your right foot to the outside of your left leg for a slightly deeper variation here. So I'm going to stick with this one today. Your left arm is going to come to hook just around the front of the leg, and your right hand will come just behind your back, so that you can press your palm against the floor or your fingertips into the floor, and then we'll take a spinal rotation towards the right hand side. If you feel like you're leaning back quite a bit here, sit on a blanket or a prop. So you can just put something underneath your hips just to keep you a little bit more elevated. And then find that twist towards the side, the right hand side. Press through the left toes towards the sky, ground down through the right foot. Take another big breath in here. And exhale to twist all the way. On your inhale, release, come to center. And let's straighten out the right leg, bend the left leg in. So again, the same setup applies here. The left foot is on the floor, and it's either to the inside of the right leg or to the outside of the right leg, depending on how much you'd like to feel in the outer hip. And then take your right hand onto the outside of the left leg and your left hand behind your back. Inhale, lift and lengthen through your spine, get tall through the crown of the head, and then exhale to twist towards the left hand side. Grounding down through the foot, lifting up through the crown of the head and feeling this axial extension, the length through your spine. Let your jaw soften, let even your shoulders soften slightly. And then exhale, release. Straighten out your legs and give them a little shake from side to side. Just rock them back and forth. And we'll come to either sit or lie down for final relaxation. Just a minute or two here. So I'm going to sit, but you're welcome to lie down. You're even welcome if sitting upright feels too much, you can take your back against the wall so you have something to lean against and into. And then just close your eyes and take a short moment or two here to really feel and observe the physical sensations that are coming up in your body after a little bit of movement, a little bit of breath focus. And feel your breath softening all the way. And then bring your attention to an area of the body where you sometimes carry tension. If you're carrying tension right now, this can be an even more useful practice. And as you notice the area where there's tension, and just bring your kind awareness to this spot and perhaps offer this area the chance to release. So perhaps if you hold tension in your belly and the abdomen tends to clench all the time, maybe you let or watch and allow these belly muscles to soften a little. If you hold tension in the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, just bringing tension and just seeing if as you watch and you offer it this support, this area can start to unravel a little. Bring your attention back to your breathing. Bring your palms to your heart. And take a moment to ask yourself, how do I want to feel today? And listen to whatever comes up, whatever word comes to you. And go with that. Most likely your first response is the most accurate. Carry this word and this presence of gratitude into your day for those tiny moments where you can appreciate a warm cup of tea or getting some fresh air, talking to a friend, cuddling a child or your pet. And every time you have the chance, soak it up. Soak up those little special moments of joy, of connection, of pleasure in your day. Thank you so much for joining me again on this day 4. I hope that you stay with me until day 5. And please feel free to share anything you notice, anything that comes up for you in these little movement sessions, just to get you in your body, get you feeling your breath and really connecting to how you feel each day. Thank you.